Everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. So, what do we got cooking here? We got a weekly chart of the spiders here and a daily chart over here. Weekly chart is very nice, continues to be bullish. On a daily chart, it's a little sloppier. I do think at this point we're going to continue to grind higher into Friday morning, kind of the numbers and stuff like that. And then from there, it is going to be, for lack of a better term, that's going to be the I call it the, step into my office. That's the thing. It's kind of like that's going to be the moment where bulls and bears kind of come to grips with who's in charge of this market. And if we zoom in on this, we've seen this pattern before, and just kind of remember this bull market is now nearly 6 years old, and we do have some interesting dynamics going on in the market. But right now we've got kind of a downward channel in place here. We've got a big, you can see this kind of a big wedge developing here. And for me, at this point, this is a neutral pattern. Yes, we've been rallying here, really nice actually, but it's a neutral pattern, and whichever way breaks wins. And obviously, if we look back in the past, the chances of this breaking this way are high, but just kind of keep in mind, if we do break this way, we are going to get crushed. I don't know if we're going to take out these lows or not. We probably won't, but that's not what everybody's expecting. Okay, so the idea with the markets is to realize that anything can happen. All right, let's review positions. So what I did for this year, for 2015, is I set up a $155,000 or $160,000 account just for the trading room and for the text alerts and things like that. And I'm grouping the trades here by trading room, our silver portfolio, which is on the silver plan. This is on the gold plan. This is on the silver plan. And then this is for classes. Now it shows open P&L and P&L for the day. And then, of course, we can track. Today we closed out. The closed trades were the unallocated trades here. We closed out ALGN, AMBA, and then LOCO. And then we can kind of see, at least year to date, how things are coming along. So about, up about, I guess, nearly 10% year to date so far. And so far, so good. And the idea with this, as we talked about in the trading plan class on Friday, or on last Saturday, is that the goal this year is an equity curve that looks more like this. And this means that when heavily weighted long and the markets roll over, it's being aggressively hedged, which we've done this year, and of course how to do that, and then being a little bit more conservative with plays like AMBA and LOCO and ALGN and Apple. These are all debit spread plays, instead of outright calls and stuff like that. So yeah, it's limiting gains, but it's also limiting risk, creating what? A more balanced equity curve. So you'll see that in the portfolios that I do on the silver play, on the silver plan, and then the text alerts that we're doing on the gold plan, this is the ultimate end goal. Now, AMBA had a fantastic move. We took profits on this move today, although it looks like it could continue going higher. Ended up being up $6.65 today, up 12%. We had the signal on a, what was the time frame? 78-minute chart. So I'll switch this to a 78-minute chart here so we can take a look. And we were looking at this yesterday and saw the signal here. On a daily chart, you had a nice, beautiful pattern into support, and this is just rock solid. So when you get a move like this in one day, which is well beyond the expected move, there's that saying, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, which I actually never really understood that until I had horses myself, and now I understand that. As we go into tomorrow, the stocks here that look most attractive to me are the biotechs. If you look at IBB, this is kind of the sector, so you can kind of pick a stock. BIIB is good. We added one today, ILMN. That looks good. And the list goes on and on of these stocks that are looking good. Blue, another one here. So that's kind of the sector that stands out to me. And again, I do think that Thursday, I think we're going to be a little choppy to up, and then Friday, it's the battle will the battle will unfold and see if bulls or bears win. So for me, from a stock market perspective, I'm focusing on the long side, I'm going to lighten up into the close on Thursday and be ready with a fully loaded gun on Friday. All right. In the premium video, I'm going to talk about the different asset classes and the big moves that they're making and how we're going to trade those. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you at the next update.